Now that's right.
Yes, we're live. Hi, everybody, we're live.
That works.
Believe it or not, I'm alive.
You do.
All right, good news. Henry, are we going to see your brother today? Is Bennett going to train with us?
He's just off camera.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right.
Hey, there he is. How you doing, man?
Hello.
Good to see you.
We're
We're going to wait a couple more minutes because, you know, some people are going to join right at 11.
What are we doing today?
Hey, great question. We're going to do a warm-up. We're going to go through our 6-count drills, including stepping. Make sure everybody remembers stepping. Then we're going to learn a 6-count elbow drill, and then we're going to do some short stick work. Okay? That's our main primary goal. We're kind of taking a break for a couple of weeks from our ACA and only just kind of reviewing but not really teaching because it's so hard to teach forms online. I'd rather you practice your forms on video with the videos because they're designed to help you train. That way you can train your ACA by yourself on the videos. And in here, we can work on some new stuff, some fun drills and some movement and a stick and get really, really good at everything except the ACA. So when we get back in here, we can just work our ACA and get completely caught up. So there's your answer. Yes, sir. You don't need to raise your hand. Class hasn't started yet. What's up?
Is it because we can't, like, it's harder to fix a form because the form is all like physical and there?
Yeah, that's part of it. It's harder to fix it, but also ACA, you know, I mean, think about the square form, right? The second sequence, you got to turn away from the camera. How it's really hard for me to teach you when you can't look at me, you know? So, and a lot of my students are at square form right now, and training square form online is hard. Training line form is hard online. Ironically. All right, we had somebody and then we lost them. We'll wait, see if they come back, but we're going to start in 1 minute, okay? So if you've got your sticks, put them down. We don't need them to start. Just put them aside, get them out of your way. We're going to start with warm-up 6-count drills, including stepping. We'll review stepping if we're struggling with it, and then I'm going to teach you an elbow drill. And then after the elbow drill, we'll work stick for the rest of class. And that should pretty much take up a good solid 45 minutes. "15 seconds, and we're starting whether people are logged in or not. Because that's how this works. For those of you that are live streaming on oneworldma.com, you can just live stream, but you're not interacting in Zoom. Hey, Davis. Good you're here. Hey, so you guys who are here now, I'm not going to announce this now. I'll announce it at the end of class, see who shows up. All right. Let's bow in and get started. Simon's going to bow in, take it through a warm-up and our 6-count drills, including stepping.
All right. Everybody, you can put the stick down for now. We'll get back here in a bit. Everyone, feet together, arms out. Attention.
I'll be sitting right here watching.
Everyone, going to do 20 jumping jacks. Let's get set and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Everyone, down on your front for a 30-second plank.
I muted everybody, just plank. I got you.
Everybody, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Get
7,
those bodies up.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Everybody up. And last part of our warm-up, we're gonna do some knee lifts. We're gonna do some knee lifts. Try to keep those hands up. Try to touch your knee to your elbows, all right? We're gonna do 30 of them. Hands up, get set. And
30.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Come on, guys.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Nice. Everyone, let's go through our 6 count drills, including the stepping. All right, everybody?
6 count drills, including stepping. Ready, position. Let's get to work.
Yep, bend those knees. Try to keep those hands up, everybody. And H stance right. Bend those knees, everyone. 2. H stance left. And 2. L stance right. Don't forget to bend those knees and turn that toe out, everyone. 2. And L stance left. And 2. N stance right. Nice. Bend those knees. See in a couple peg legs.
Bend
up.
those knees, guys. Come on. You don't have any balance with straight legs. You know that. Advanced class.
Step forward. Try to keep those hands up, everybody. 2. And Python right.
Give me good Python elbows. You're going to need those later today.
2. Python left. 2. And cat stance right. 2. Cat stance left. 2. And crane stance right. 1, 2, 3, and down. Crane stance left. 1, 2, 3, and down. Right? Everyone, moving on to the stepping drill. 6 count steps. Hands up and set. And side step right.
Move fast.
2.
Put your feet flat on the ground or at least get centered weight.
Side step left.
Drop your weight center.
2. Back step right.
Get moving.
2.
It's not a cat. It's not a crane.
Back
Just
step
step back and put your feet down. In stance.
2. Forward step right.
Put that weight down equal 50-50 on your feet.
2. Forward step left.
The biggest mistake I see is not
2.
doing 50-50.
And 1. Drag step right.
Settle that weight.
Yep, lift and turn the walker. There we go.
Turn that walker. There you go.
2. And drag step left.
Turn and get out of the way. There you go. Keep your hands up, Henry. You're doing good.
Yep, send some hands.
Good, Davis.
2.
Put those hands back up. Way to go.
All right, everybody. Back step right, bar.
Nice bar, Zane.
Back step left, bar.
Good bar, AJ.
Good, everyone. Forward step right and switch step.
That's from the hips. No hopping. Just use those legs. Switch, switch.
Use those hips. And forward step left with switch step. All right, so you did everyone. 2. And 1. Step out and X block. Block and drill.
Give me good blocks, buddies.
Overhead block right.
Ooh.
X. Overhead block left.
Good.
X. Outside block right.
Bring it back to that X after you block. Get it back in.
Outside left. Low block right. Low block left. Open cross block right. Cross block left. And X hook block right. X hook block left. And drop. Sweep block right. And drop. Sweep left. Going chamber punching drill. You're gonna try to flow through this one, all right? And short punch right and left. Long punch right. Left. Uppercut right. Left. Hook right. Left. Drop stick right. And left. Draw right. And draw left. Nice. Looking pretty good, everyone.
That was pretty smooth, guys. Not too shabby.
Right. Kicking. Gonna try to hold each one for a count of 3. Let's check your balance, everyone, all right? Hands up. Use those muscles. Check right. 1, 2, 3, and down. Check left. 1, 2, 3, and down. Front knee right. 1, 2, 3, and down. And left. 1, 2, 3, and down. And good so far, everybody. Lift and turn. 1, 2, 3, and down. Nice. And left. Lift and turn. 1, 2, 3, and down. Nice. Here's where it gets tricky. Hands up. Get set. And front kick right. 1, 2, 3, and down. Front kick left. 1, 2, 3, and down. Lift and turn. Roundhouse. 1, 2, 3, and down. Roundhouse kick left. 1, 2, 3, and down. Almost there, everybody. Side kick right. 1, 2, 3, and down. Last but not least, side kick left. 1, 2, 3, and down. Feet together, arms up. Attention.
Okay, guys, good job. Now, like I was talking about, we're adding in drills to our system here. These drills I don't normally teach until you're very high-ranking belt. In fact, at your age, I don't teach these drills until you're a black belt. But because we're stuck at home, we're teaching them now because it's much harder to train AKA at home than it is to train drills. And drills are the most important part of martial arts anyway. So as long as we're getting something new, keeping our brain engaged, I think this is the right thing to do while we're stuck at home for a month or so. And if we get stuck at home forever, well, you know, we won't get stuck at home forever. We'll be allowed to come back here eventually. All right. So here's what we're doing. This week, because your stepping drill looks pretty good, we're going to go right to an elbow drill. I'm going to teach you a 6-count elbow drill. All right? Guys, our system has a bunch of drills. But we have something that I was taught, which was called the 9x9 drills. Now, if you study American Bando, there's also something called a 9x9 matrix. That's a different thing. 9x9 drills are 9 drills that have 9 techniques in them. So you guys are learning 6-count, but there are 3 more to each of them. There are actually 9 stances, 3 more. 9 stances, 9 steps, 9 blocks, 9 punches, 9 kicks. There are 9 steps. There are 9 elbows. There are 9 open hand strikes. Okay? There are 9 hammer fist strikes. And then there's a 9th drill of 9 that I'm not going to tell you about. It's top secret. I'm not going to share that one with you. Okay, eventually I'll share, but not here. So what we're doing is we're adding in the whole 9x9 matrix, but we're just starting with 6. So we're going to call this the 9x6 matrix right now. Not matrix, drills, not matrix. Oh, everybody in the Hanthawadi Bando system's heads just exploded. All right, it's the 9x9 drill set. We're going to call it the 9x6 drill set because we're just learning 6 right now. But I'm going to teach you these elbows. Okay, I'm going to teach the first 3. Sai Miles will teach the second 3. Sai Miles knows all these drills, and because he's a black belt. And after we get those down, we're going to do some short stick today. Okay, but put your stick down. We don't need it right now. We're going to do elbow drill. All right. So here we go. Everybody, ready position, please. All right. We're struggling a little bit today. If I move over here, move over here, move over here. Okay. Here we go. Ready position. Hands up. Now the elbow drill, the first elbow drill is the covering elbow. And we all know how to do the covering elbow because we do the covering elbow when we bow in with the stick. We do the covering elbow in some of our AKA and some of our drills. And as we get more advanced with the punching, we start covering with our elbow, okay? So the covering elbow, you already know how to do. But remember, this is 9-count elbow drill that is striking. We're hitting with the elbow. So we've got to turn and lean our body. However we're hitting, we've got to turn and lean, okay? So the first one is the covering elbow. You're going to take your right fist, put it on your left shoulder, put your elbow up in front of your face. That's easy, right? Everybody do that. Put your elbow on your shoulder. Don't just hold it here. Don't do this. This is no good. Put it on your shoulder. You've got to create a real triangle that touches all three corners, or it isn't strong. If you have your fist up here and it's not touching anything, you can get your elbow pushed backwards. If you put it here, it's strong and supported, and no one can push my elbow backwards. Okay? So I want my fist on my shoulder. All right, ready, position. Cover, elbow right. See how we turn and lean? Look at Cy Miles in the background, turning and leaning. But the elbow's pointed at the camera. 2. Now, cover elbow left. And come back. That one's pretty easy, right, guys? Keep the elbow forward, not to the side. It goes to the front. The bad guy's in front on this strike, so punch that elbow forward. This is the most defensive elbow we've got. Cy Miles, come up here. You guys ready? Check this out. Cy Miles, punch me in the face. He hit my elbow. He broke his hand. Covering elbow. I strike his hand with my elbow. Throw that punch again. If I really throw that elbow and punch with it, woo, he's going to hurt his hand. So that's why we call it the strike. So we turn and we punch with that elbow, but it's to the front. Okay? Ready, position. Covering elbow right. Good. Covering elbow left. Good. Now, elbow 2, you already know, it's the python elbow, but we call it the hooking elbow because now instead of wrapping over and clearing, we're going to take the elbow and punch with it. Okay, but it's the same elbow. The elbow comes up, we go all the way over to the side, and we come back. But to punch with it, we're going to add something to the elbow. Ready, position? Reach out with your left hand. Reach out with your left hand. Now take your right elbow and hit your hand. Okay, reach out with your right hand. Take your left elbow and hit it. Now, why are we putting our hand out there? Are we practicing hitting our hand? Well, that doesn't do any good. We don't want to beat ourselves up. Here's why we use our hands. Cy Miles, come back. You guys being advanced, I want you to know why we're doing all those things. So if Cy Miles is a bad guy and he grabs me, oh, look what he's going to do. He's going to grab me and punch me and beat me up. This is, by the way, this is the bad guy go-to thing. Grab and punch. Happens a lot. Somebody grabs you to punch you. Boom. Okay? But if I get grabbed and throw my hooking elbow, not only does it get in the way of that fist, it protects me that way, I can also hit him with it. But you know what? You know what the problem is? I don't know where he is as far as in space. He's there. But my body doesn't know where there is, gentlemen. So I do this. Because my body knows where my hand is. I'm really good at knowing where my hand is. I've been doing this my whole life. I know where my hand is. I know where my hand is anywhere I put it. So if I put my hand here, wham, I can hit my hand without even thinking about it. So let go, Cy Miles. Slow motion. Watch this. Cy Miles grabbing. Wham. Stop the elbow. Wham. Hit the face. All because I put my hand there. Boom. So I'm not actually hitting my hand. I'm hitting what I grab with my hand. Okay? Go back, Cy Miles. Ready, position, guys? Let's go, AJ. Henrys, that's a nice cat. Stand up. Let's get back to work. Ready? Cover elbow right. That goes to the front. Cover elbow left. To the front. Hooking elbow right. Hooking elbow left. And now elbow number 3, the sweeping elbow. The sweeping elbow is take your right hand, pull it across your body, lift the elbow up, put your other hand on your fist, and punch to the side with your elbow. Right elbow, right side. Across and up. Okay? Break it down in your head. Think of it like this. Cross block. Elbow up, punch with the elbow. Okay? That's not really what we're doing, but you can think of it that way as you learn. Cross block, elbow up, hit. Okay? Because there's nothing wrong with that motion except for one thing. Cy Miles, come back here. If Cy Miles grabs my hand and does his punch, right? Here, move into the camera a little bit better. He's about to punch me. I don't like that. So if I do my cross block, I'm actually pulling him into the punch, right? If I do my cross block here, I'm pulling him into the punch, which means he's hitting me harder. I don't want that. But if he grabs me and I pull down and drop, okay, I can bar his arm off of me by pushing with my arm, which breaks me free. And then my elbow comes up, his punch will hit my elbow. Remember, the elbow is defensive and offensive. So if he grabs me and goes to his punch, okay, just pulling down and across helps me get him to let go. So there's this motion of down and across, not cross block from here where my elbow's up and my lat is using all this weak shoulder work. I pull in and pull across and up, okay? So when Sam Miles grabs me to do that punch, and then I can drive it into him, okay? So, ready position. Sweeping elbow. Ready? Sweeping elbow right. Pull across and drive. Now look, I'm looking where I hit. I'm leaning my body. I'm pushing with my hand to hit really hard. This is called reinforcing. It's a concept we need to start learning. Reinforcing. And 2, sweep, block left. Across, up, sweep. 2, sweep, block right. 2, sweep, block left. And it goes to the side, guys. It doesn't go behind me. It goes to the side. Okay? Straight up to the right, straight up to the left. And lean when you hit. Feet together, arms out. Davis, feet together, arms out if you're done coughing. You're okay, buddy? Attention. Ready position. Cover elbow right. Cover elbow left. Hooking elbow right. Hooking elbow left. Sweeping elbow right. Sweeping elbow left. Now you see I'm looking at you when I do these, but you should be looking at your elbow, right? Always look where you're hitting. I'm watching you guys to see how you're doing, but you should look where you're hitting with your elbow. So ready position, here we go again, ready? Cover elbow, look at the camera. 2, cover elbow left, look at the camera. Hooking elbow right, look to the side. Hooking elbow left, look to the side. Sweeping elbow right, look to the side. Sweeping elbow left, look to the side. 2. Feet together, arms out. Attention. Those are the first 3 elbows, gentlemen. They go parallel to the floor on this plane. They're attacking here, right? They go in here, and over here. They all go on this plane. And the secret to elbows is your hands stay in here. My hands stay chest, throat, shoulders. They never go anywhere but here in the elbow drill, guys. The only time our hands leave this area is in elbow number 6 you're going to see, but we still stay in the center and we push our hand down. But we always try to keep our hands here, right? Cover elbows here, hooking elbows here, other elbows here. Stays in the shoulder. The hands just stay in tight. Don't let your hands get wild or you're doing it wrong. Keep the hands in tight to your body, okay? Let's do 4, 5, 6. Sam Miles feet.
Right? Everyone. As Dan said, the first 3 elbows go along this plane here. But for 4, 5, and 6, we're going to be moving our elbows at different angles. Right? So everyone, hands up, get set. This first one that we're going to do is the uppercutting elbow. We're going to take our hand, and we're going to reach behind and across our body like this as we turn and lean.
It's like throwing an uppercut, right?
Yep.
Same body motion. You throw an uppercut by turning, you throw an uppercutting elbow by turning. Same move.
Now,
Correct, Sam Miles.
Now, there's another way that you can do this, but there's a reason why we aren't doing this in the drill. You can go on the same side as, how you doing?
I'm lack of focus.
So, you can throw the uppercut on the same side, but there's 2 major reasons why we're not doing that, why we don't do that in the drill.
Listen to this, guys. Very important.
Now, this might be a little bit faster to do, like this teeny bit. However, the 2 big reasons kind of outweigh that. Doing this, you might notice that it kind of turns into a covering elbow. It's a bit more defensive. It's a lot safer to do that. Although, and then there's one other reason why it's a lot safer to do that. Doing this leaves, not only does it leave this whole side of my face kind of open, it also exposes my funny bone right here. And
Stay focused, brothers.
you can accidentally
AJ.
bump your funny bone against a bad guy.
That's the most important lesson you're going to learn today. And if you're spinning around in circles being like Saiji Dan, unfocused, you just missed the most important thing. The reason our uppercut elbow doesn't look like anybody else's in all of martial arts, just about, is because when you throw an elbow like this, you are putting your funny bone at risk. Boom! Ah! We like to go up here, and it hits on the outside edge of our elbow. And that's not the funny bone. Okay? Pay attention. I want your hand on the other side of your head when you throw your elbow. If you're throwing your left elbow, hand has to be on the right side of your head. If you're throwing your right elbow, hand has to be on the left side of your head. Pay attention.
Right? So everyone, let's try that. Hands up, get set. And uppercut right. Uppercut left.
Punch with that elbow.
Uppercut right. Uppercut left.
Don't blink.
Yep. Now, it's really important to turn and lean because we really don't want to turn it into a chicken wing here. You got to turn and lean, all right? And uppercut right. Uppercut left. Right. Now, everyone's looking pretty good on that one. Now, the next one is what we like to call the diving hawk elbow. Instead of coming up at an angle, we're coming down at an angle. You know how we say, don't lift your elbow unless it's a hook? Well, you're going to add another one to that, unless it's also diving hawk elbow. You kind of have to lift it up and in.
It's a rotation of the shoulder that lifts that elbow up so that you can punch in from a downward angle. And where do they hit, Simons? What are the target zones of this?
So we want to stay up high. We don't want to drop it super down low because we're not aiming for someone who's like on the ground here. We're aiming for someone standing up, like nose, mouth, jawline, maybe side of the head, ear,
Collarbones.
So we don't want to drive it super down low, but we want to keep it around shoulder, chest height. And again, we're going to say this a whole lot. Don't forget to turn and lean because there's only one bad guy here. We don't want to turn all the way
Aim
over.
at the camera.
Aim in front of you.
Here we go.
Everyone, let's try that. Diving hawk right. Diving hawk left.
Punch.
Diving hawk right. And diving hawk left. All right, everyone. Uppercut right. Uppercut left.
Is your heel turning like mine when you do it? Are you rolling up onto the ball of your foot, turning your hips sideways so your shoulder is facing the bad guy? Because that's important for the uppercut. Just like an uppercut punch, you can't uppercut punch like this. It's weak. You have to turn the heel, turn the hips, turn the shoulder, and uppercut. You've got to turn the heel, turn the hips, turn the shoulder, uppercut elbow. It's the same motion. You've got to turn your body when you do it.
All right.
Continue, Simons.
And diving hawk right. Diving hawk left.
It's all in the legs, guys.
Right.
I'm starting to see a little bit of this. Are you starting to see this, Simons?
Yeah.
Curling the back
Yeah.
over?
Yeah, I was about to address them something.
Yeah.
Seeing a little bit of bending with the back. Remember, bend with the knees, and we just turn and lean. Our back just rotates. Now, another thing that I'm seeing is, well, I say this, but we're immediately going to kind of break this rule a little bit. For our elbows, we want to make sure our hands stay in tight. We don't want to lead with the hand. We want to lead with the elbow. So for our elbows, our hands really just kind of stay within our center
Stay
line
here. Don't let your hands out.
to shoulder
Don't
range.
do this. Keep them tight. Keep them here.
We want it within our shoulders, chest right here.
It should say close to the body too. Not just in here. This isn't any good. Oh, but I'm inside. Yeah, but you're too far away. Pull them in tight. Hands stay close to your body. Okay? Don't let them drift out. Keep those hands in tight.
Elbows are for really close in. If I'm like right here, I'm a little bit out of range.
He's a little out of range for his elbow, but now he's in there. Boom.
It's for close range. We don't
Close
want-
range. If you see if his arm's out, it stops his elbow from hitting me.
Yep.
So he has to keep his hand in so his elbow can do the work. If the hand's out, it gets in the way. Elbow's got to stay in close to your chest. Okay?
So now that we said that, let's immediately break that rule.
Let's break that rule. Yay!
Yeah.
No, actually, Simons, it does still stay close to the body.
It does.
We just don't keep it here at the chest this time.
Yeah.
But it stays close to the body.
Yeah, so now this one is the rising hawk where we turn and lean, and our hand goes down the center of our body here.
Straight down the body and bend your
our
knees. Keep your back straight.
And then we stand up as we lift our elbow.
This elbow comes from the bottom, rising up under the chin.
All right, everyone, let's try the other side. Rising hop, left. Right. And rising hop, right.
I'm doing it right. See my back?
Rising hop, left.
Doing it wrong. See my back?
Yep. Bend those knees, not your back. All right, everybody? All right, everyone, let's go 4, 5, 6. Hands up, get set.
Turn those heels. Turn those hips.
Uppercut, right. Uppercut, left. And diving hop, right. Diving hop, left. Rising hop, right. Rising hop, left. Right. Nice. Everyone, feet together, arms out. Attention.
All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put all those together. You can stay right here, Simon. You're doing a good job.
Okay.
We're going to let Simon lead it. Last class, I led it. We're going to go 1 through 6 with the elbows. Okay? 1 through 6, 3 times. Simon's going to take you through it.
Right. Everybody, hands up, get set. And cover right. Cover left.
Turn the heel.
Hooking elbow right. Hooking left. And sweeping elbow right. Sweeping elbow left. Uppercut right. Uppercut left. Diving hop right. And left. Rising hop right. And left. Pretty good, everybody. Try to keep those hands up. Try to keep those hands in tight.
All right.
Turn
I'll
it
watch
in.
everybody this time. Do it again, Simon Miles.
Everyone, I'm going to move back a bit so you can see my whole body turning and leaning, okay? Everyone. You ready? Get set. And cover right. Cover left.
Punch to the front.
Hook right.
Go to the side. Python elbow style.
Hook left. And sweep right.
Sweep block right.
Sweep block left. Uppercut.
Control your balance. Get locked in.
Uppercut left.
Turn your body, but punch to the front. Good job.
Diving hop right.
Punch down. Not all the way down, guys. Not down to your waist. Your elbow should be up about as high as your chest or head. Should not go down to the waist.
And diving hop left. And rising hop right. Rising hop left.
Stop there, Simon. 2 is enough. These guys are doing really good.
All right, awesome.
Take this. Bring it up here. All right, guys. Here's a note for you. You guys, if you've got a training partner you can work with at home and you've got some bags and stuff to hit at home, that's great. Don't do it now. Just listen. Just listen. You don't have to do it now. Watch. Let me show you guys something. Hold that up head high, Simons. When I do the diving hawk, if I go down low, I scrape off and I miss, or I barely touch him. The diving hawk doesn't go down. The dive goes in and down. A diving hawk goes here. See the difference? I'm punching in and down. I'm not trying to go down. Oh, I missed. Right? A diving hawk has to go in. That's much stronger. It made my side mouse move. Right? And look where my elbow finished. Look where it is. It's as high as my head. That's the diving hawk. It dives from the top of your head to the bottom of your head. That's it. Okay? If I'm doing my cover elbow, I'm coming in and punching forward. Okay? If I'm doing my hooking elbow, that was a really strong elbow, right? That's my favorite. If I'm doing my sweeping elbow, punching in with it. Guys, little note. If you're lazy with your hands and you reinforce a loose hand, you're going to break your own fingers when you hit. You must make a tight fist. If your fist isn't tight, you're going to break your own fingers. So either hit loose or squeeze tight and hit with 2. But you can't stay loose and hit. You'll break your own fingers. They'll fold in. You'll be loose and you'll do this. Crunch, crunch. Oh, man, what was I thinking? And the answer, of course, is you weren't thinking. Okay? But you see, elbows are punches. They're not scrapes. Most people screw up elbows by scraping. Henry and Bennett, stand up. Thank you. We don't sit down during karate class, even if you are at home. Thanks, Zane. I was getting to you, mister. All right, Simon, hold that thing. Uppercut. Turn it upside down for me. Uppercut elbow. Yeah. Uppercut. Look. Uppercuts, we have to go low. An uppercut punch, right? We got to go low and uppercut for the elbow, too. All right? And this has to get on the other side of the hand. You can't just do this. Oh, I scraped off. You got to get low, turn your body, and punch up with that elbow. Okay? Leave it right there. Rising hawk. Go down and that's a nice strong one right under the chin. Okay? But it's a punch. It's not a scrape. It's not a scrape. It's not a scrape. It's a punch. Punch with the elbow. Okay? Remember that when you're training. Punch with the elbow. Don't scrape. All right. Good job. Put that away, Simon. Everybody get your short stick. Everybody get your crazy short stick. Do. So Miles, when everybody's there with their short sticks, take them through. What do we got? About 10 minutes left. Take them through everything.
Everyone.
Everything 2 times, both hands. That should be enough, I think.
2-handed short stick. Everyone. Present and curl. If you don't have a short stick, grab whatever you can. Oh, you got some? All right, awesome. That's an order. Nice. Everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? Everyone, try to make sure we reset back to our right position here. Don't leave it down here. We don't want to go 5, 6. 5, 6. All right? Everyone, let's go that one more time. One more time, everyone. Present your curl. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 7, 8. Bring to the front. Switch both. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we're pretty good on that one, everybody. Everyone, right foot forward. Stick in your right hand. Everyone, we're going to do chopping drill. At a bit of a slow pace, but we're going to go nice and strong. All right, everybody? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? That's pretty good, everybody. That was nice. This time, I'd like to see you do it the best you can on your own. Everyone, right foot forward, stick on your shoulder. It doesn't matter who finishes first or last. Just give the best that you got, whatever that is. And begin. 12, 13. Nice. Looking pretty good on that one, guys. I'm pretty happy with that. Don't forget to bend those knees and lean a little bit into those strikes and stretch those arms. I know we're in a little bit of confined space right now, but try to reach out best you can. But overall, pretty happy with that. It's looking good. Everyone, let's try left. Let's try with our left. Everyone, copy. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Under the arm. 11, 12, 13. Nice. Don't forget to have this other hand up here. Saw a little bit of confusion when we went under the arm. Saw it. Ooh, right. Make sure this hand is up, okay?
Left hand's tricky, isn't it, fellers? You
Reinforce.
gotta practice that left.
Practice your left, everyone. Let's go with that one more time. Then slicing. Right. Everyone, get set. Remember, left foot forward for this one. Same as the weapon hand. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to keep this hand up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, around 12, 13. Nice, let down better. Everyone. That was nice. Everyone, remember to turn and lean because we are doing slicing. Turn and lean. Let your body do the work. Just let your arm reach that stick out. Everyone, get set. Turn and lean. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That sounds looking good, everyone. Don't forget to reach that stick out. I know some of you are training with siblings right next to you, but be aware of folks around you.
Watch out for your brothers.
Yeah. So,
Good job.
be careful with that. So, everyone, right foot forward, stick on your shoulder. Y'all know this one pretty well. I'd like to see you do the best one you got, all right? Get set and begin. All right, well, we're still doing right hand. I'm seeing some left hand. But, all right.
Guys, that's just a focus issue. That right there is pure focus. If we're not listening and looking, pure focus, right? That's easy. Turn your brain on. I know it's Saturday. I'm standing off to the side. You think you're safe. You think I went home. But I'm not. I'm right over here watching you. I'm right here. Okay? So, pay attention.
Everybody, let's move to the left. Let's see how we're with the left. Left foot forward, stick on your shoulder. Very important for this drill, especially because we don't want to accidentally smash our kneecap with this. Same as a weapon hand, for safety reasons, everyone. All right, slicing, and down, across, 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 down, down, across, across, up, up, across, across, straight down. Right, now that was pretty good, everyone. Try to remember to turn and lean your body best you can. Try to keep that other hand up. Remember we were talking about reinforcement today? You can use your other hand, reinforce.
Yeah, see?
As well.
See, new concept, reinforcing. You can use this hand that's here to protect you on your wrist to push and grab and push and grab, and that helps control the stick and gives you more power. And you can catch and push, 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 right? And that reinforcing is the same thing we did with our elbow. As long as your hand's tight, you can push with this hand. Push, right? Good. Nice, guys. We're almost done, Si Miles.
Yep. One more. Everyone. Left foot forward, stick on the shoulder. Everyone, I want you to go at your own pace, best you got. But I'm just going to be going through like at half speed. If you get lost, feel free to jump in, all right? Everyone, begin.
Turn your wrist over. Pronate, supinate. Pronate, supinate. Turn the hand over. Can't go like this. Has to turn over. Work on rotating the wrist and elbow. For some of you guys, that's really hard. All right? For some people, turning the hand over is really hard. But I want you to try anyway and work on that range of motion. Wrist, elbow, shoulder. Rotate that arm over as best you can. Okay? If you can go across this way, fine, but if you can't rotate all the way over, go as far as you can and try it anyway. Try to rotate so your hand is facing up when you go across your body. And then when you come back across your body, your hand faces down. Hand faces up, hand faces down. Hand faces up, hand faces down. That's what I mean by pronate and supinate. Okay? You turn up, you turn down. And that's in elbow and wrist. Elbow and wrist. And the shoulder, actually. And the body. Oh, it's almost like our whole body has to move. Yeah, I've been saying that since you were white belts. How long ago is that? A half an hour or so? How long ago were you guys white belts? More than a half an hour, huh? Okay, make sure you're turning your whole body. Rotate that wrist over. Turn the elbow and the shoulder. Guys, great job. Stick bow, please. Weapons bow. Take your stick. Put it up. Okay. Tuck it under your arm. Heels together, toes apart, knees slightly bent, hand down by your side. Let's all bow together. Up. Stick out. All right. You guys did a great job. We are going to start class. Don't click out yet. Don't you leave. We are going to start class Zoom video 10 minutes early for every class from now on because we have the time to do it. That way you can join in and be ready to go at the class start time. This class starts at 11 a.m. We will start at 11 a.m. We will turn the Zoom class on at 10:50. Come join us at 10:50. We start at 11. If you join us at 1 p.m., we start at 1. The Zoom will be open at 12:50. Get here 10 minutes early, and we'll start on time from now on. Goodbye, guys. Have a great weekend. I hope you enjoy your holidays if you're having a holiday.
Good job, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.
You're the greatest. Boop. And we'll end this live stream. For those of you watching on oneworldma.com on the live stream class, thank you guys for tuning in. It's good training. You know we can't keep up with you. We don't get any talking or comments from this. So it's just for you to follow along during the classes that are not your normal scheduled Zoom time, but we still want you to have access to our classes so that you can train 100 times a week if you want. So that's what this is for. Enjoy it. Obviously, this stream comes from YouTube. You could log on to YouTube and watch us, but we're trying to make it easier than that. And since we're not monitoring YouTube, we won't catch any of your comments. All right. So just come on in to oneworldma.com live stream. You can also follow us on YouTube. We love followers. It's great. It just makes us feel like we're sophisticated and wonderful. Have a great day, guys.